Hello everyone, welcome back on our YouTube channel Wains Vlog. So until the last video we have covered 15 more questions or 30 questions in total, which are being added from the 1st of April 2023 from the TOEFL for the preparation of theory of German driving license. In today's video, in the last video of this series, we are gonna cover 14 more questions, and then for few months we are done. There will be no more questions added till October, I hope. Normally the questions are being added every year in October and April. But those who are taking this exam, German driving license theory exam, before the 1st of April 2023, they don't need to prepare for these questions. But if they prepare, it will be good, like more idea, more practice questions. But anyhow, they are not obliged. It is not compulsory for them to prepare these 44 questions. So before starting the video, as always, don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our videos, even share it with your friends, and then if you want, you can also support us on Patreon. We will put the link in the description. And other than this, if you have any question or query regarding the previous questions, you can ask us anytime. So let's start the 31st question in total, or the first question for today's video. This question is: you are driving a heavy loaded car. Why should you maintain a greater safety distance to the vehicle ahead? I think this we already know, that if you have a heavy loaded car, then the stability of the car, even the braking distance of the car will be affected, because it will not stop in the same distance when you brake, when it normally stops whenever you don't have the heavy loaded car. So now this car is heavily loaded. So why you need to maintain a great safety distance, a greater one? Because my reaction time reaction time has nothing to do with the loading of your car. It has to take with your sleep. If you are prepared, like if you have slept properly, and then you are ready, you have prepared yourself for the long drive, let's say, then normally you should have a good reaction time. Normally it has nothing to take, the reaction time or the reaction distance has nothing to take with the overloaded car. Maybe braking distance or braking time normally has to take. Okay, so this option is not correct. The handling of the car may vary, exactly because there is more load on the car, stability is lesser, braking distance is more, many things can come. The braking distance may be extended. Yeah, we know the car is heavily loaded, it will not stop in the same distance normally it used to. So these two options are correct. Let's move to the next question. So next question is: when driving outside of a build-up area, from what combination vehicle length must you maintain a large enough distance to vehicle ahead, so to allow an overtaking vehicle to pull back in the lane? I think this question is typically already discussed a lot. It's 7 meter, the combination of your car and your car, one trailer or vehicle. If it is 7 meter minimum, then you should maintain a safe distance from the car in front, so that a new car or that overtaking car can come in your lane. I think this we have discussed a lot. You can consult our previous videos. So the next question is a video question. Okay, you are on a roadway, you can see a bus in front of you, a motorcyclist in the rear view mirror coming very fastly. So now this bus has a warning light, and the motorcyclist he's trying to overtake, and now he's in your blind spot, and even the bus has not stopped 100%. You see, hazard lights are on, but still the bus is moving. Whenever the bus is moving, you cannot overtake the bus. You can only overtake when bus is completely stopped, hazard warning light are on, then you can overtake on the Schrittgeschwindigkeit, walking speed. But here the bus is still moving, and you see this guy, this superstar is coming, and then he's in the blind spot. If we turn a bit left, we can hit him or her. So I think we need to be very careful as many on many aspects. Why are you not permitted to now overtake the bus driving ahead of you? Many reasons. Because of the motorbike, clear, because motorbike is in the blind spot. Perfect. Because of the lack of road marking? No, this road is always like this. There is no lack of road markings. The road is like this. There is no problem with the lack of road markings, because the hazard light of the bus are switched on. You see, the hazard light of the bus are switched on, and bus has not stopped properly 100%. You cannot overtake in this situation. You need to remain behind the bus. This topic about the buses we have discussed a lot in the previous videos, I think, so you can watch that. Next question, again a video question. So you are on a roadway, I think it's a capstone, like a road is like this. You are on the priority road. You see this sign, Vorfahrtsstraße, and then parked vehicles and cyclists is coming from there. So I think the question should be very clear. The red car is behind us, pedestrian no problem, pedestrian normally no problem, we have this obstacle or hindrance in our direction. So the direction in which the hindrance is there, that person need to stop. So anyhow we need to stop here, because at the same time you me us on we or cyclist, we cannot go in parallel. This road is not that like bright, it's not that wide. So actually you cannot actually you both cannot go in parallel. So I think that is very clear. Let's see the question. So what is the right course of action here? I queue behind the vehicles already waiting on the right. It's not a correct idea, because if you see the cars are parked, you don't want to come here queue behind them. You want to continue your journey. Even you are not allowed to park here. This is parking line, you can park till here. You are not allowed to park beyond that. Anyhow you don't want to park, so you should not queue here like behind this gray car, queue here. No, you simply stop and wait for the for the cyclist. I queue behind, not a good option. I continue driving at reduced speed. No, if you continue driving, maybe you can confront the cyclist and you can hit, or like the road is already not that wide. So it's already very you can say like it's not that wide, and can actually you can actually hit each other. That is also very critical, as you can see in this particular situation. So I slow down and wait. That is the best option. Clear, you should slow down and you should wait until the cyclist has left, and then you can carry on the journey. Let's move to the next question. You have stopped in a parking strip and now want to exit your vehicle. What must you do in this situation? So you have stopped here for a time, let's say because of any reason. Now you want to start your journey again. So that is normal. Whenever you want to start, see your inner spiegel, also your interior mirror, exterior mirror. You see there is a cyclist already, you can see. Then indicate, then do a shoulder blink, turn your head, and then only start if you are sure there is no vehicle or car behind you, or you can hit that car. So that is very clear. I observe the traffic approaching from the rear by looking in my left hand exterior rear view mirror before opening the door. Yes. Sorry, I think I took this question wrong. You have to stop in a parking strip and now want to exit your vehicle. Okay, you want to exit your vehicle. So anyhow I also provided the other answer as well, that if you want to start the journey again but it's the you have stopped the car and you want to exit your vehicle. So in this particular case, how will you exit your vehicle? So whenever you want to exit your vehicle, again the same thing, see the mirrors, and then also do a shoulder blink. Always turn your head and then open the door. So I think this by looking in my left hand exterior rear view mirror before opening the door. So first of all, see in this mirror if some car is in your blind spot. Even you cannot see in the blind spot, but if some car is there you can see, or some cyclist, don't open the door. Just by looking through the slightly open door. No, not the slightly open door. See in the mirror, then open the door. By glancing over my left shoulder before opening, you also need to do. See the mirrors, better both mirrors. This one plus shoulder blink. Turn your shoulder by glancing over your left shoulder before opening the door. These two options. This practice you should take with you, and even after the final exam, practical driving license exam, sometime I know some people, even I know some friends of mine, examiner asked, okay, you are good, now you can exit the vehicle. So he or she simply open the door, and no, that's not a good idea. Even the examiner can fail you in that scenario. Just to be sure, do a shoulder blink, glance over your left shoulder, then open the door. That practice you should keep in mind. When leaving your car, how do you secure it against unauthorized use? So I lock the door, clear. Unauthorized use, I activate the child safety lock. Child safety lock is while driving. When your child or kid, let's say, is in the car, you need to apply the child lock so that kid cannot open the door. It is not when you are leaving the car. You don't need to concern about the child safety lock while leaving. Yeah, while driving is. Close the window, lock the door. These two options are correct, and I think pretty straightforward. Next question is, how can you tell that your main beam lights are switched on? I think this question we have already discussed a lot. There are different kind of lights. tell you which, either you have fog lamp on, your headlight on, your parking light on. There are different lights. I think this we have discussed a lot. The blue indicator is clearly the right answer. The green and red indicator has nothing to take with the main beam, only blue indicator. If you want to see more videos, you can watch our previous videos. Over there we have provided a list and explain everything, which light means what, which light indication on dashboard tells what to you. We will not go that deep here. How far may a label load protrude beyond the rear of your vehicle if your journey is more than 100 kilometer? Okay, I think this question we have already discussed already. So whenever you are on a roadway and your journey is more than 1000 kilometer, sorry, 100 kilometer, I think in that particular case, if I can open the ebook, I am not sure, but normally if I can show the picture, so let's say we can take, let's say this example, simply we can take one of the previous example, any picture we can take, I guess. Let's take this. So if you are traveling more than 100 kilometer, then load from your rear side actually can extend up to 1.5 meter. But if your journey is lesser than, or like let's say equal to 100 kilometer, then this load can come out 3 meter more from the rear side. So normally is more than 100 kilometer, then the load which can protrude beyond the rear of your vehicle is 1.5 meter actually. This we have already discussed in previous videos, how much the load can come out from the front side, from the rear side, different scenarios, different questions that we know. Why should you always carry the European accident report form with you on your journey? Okay, this is a report form which help you to create the accident reports, because in the event of an accident, the European accident report form make it easier to document the accident with foreign speaking parties involved in the accident. Yeah, because there is a common questions and checklist or standard report form which you can do documentation at the scene of accident. Enable the parties involved to independently document the accident. Actually you can even use this document to independently, if you decide we don't need the police for the documentation, although you need to inform the police maybe sometimes, but if you want to do the documentation independently by your own involving both parties, you can also do it as per the standard format, European accident report. Unambiguously clarifies the issue of liability at the scene of accident. No, it never clears you. This is being decided by yourself, or the police comes and then they decide who has done this, who was involved, or who has done this crime, not the crime, but actually not a crime, but who has hit the car, who was the culprit in that case. Normally it is being decided by the third, let's say by the police, or even you can decide by yourself if you are clear, but this accident report will never help you to clarify this issue. Only first two options are correct related to the reporting. A vehicle with a flashing blue light and siren sounding is approaching you from the rear. What is the right course of action? You can see in the rear view this ambulance is approaching you with a blue light and siren. So what you should do? The simple rule: try to drive as right as possible to give the path to this ambulance, and then I drive over to the right side as far as possible. I reduce my speed. This option is also correct. Stop immediately? No, you don't need to stop. You don't need to stop at all. You can simply be on the right hand side a bit, make a path known as Rettungsgasse, normally that we need on motorways, but here simply slow down and try to be on the right side to make the path for the Krankenwagen. Next question is, what is the benefit of recuperation in an electric vehicle? I don't know how to pronounce it, but this term we know. I think this we have discussed in last videos as well. Whenever you do an emergency or some kind of simple braking in the car as well, you do some energy recovery. You don't apply all the energy from battery to on the wheels. You recover some of the energy. That is recuperation. That helps you to charge, like reverse charging a kind of. We don't need to go that deep, but this is a term which we use in electric vehicle. So through this term recuperation, what we can do means the energy can be recovered from the braking operation. Yes, increases the range, because it's kind of reverse charging. Battery is not completely losing the complete energy on the braking system. Some energy is recovered, so range is maintained, and your battery is not discharged that rapidly, and the range is increased. Conserve the service brake system. Even the service brake system, you will not see any kind of wear and tears on the braking system. It also helps you to conserve, to keep safe the service braking system. Let's move to the next question. What number of trailers may be towed behind a car? I think that's clear. You can only, with your Fusion class bay phekha, you can only carry one car, one trailer or anhanger. Okay, again a technical question. Which driver assistance system do you have to manually activate to assist you in specific situation? Active park assist, yes, that you click on the button, then the system will be activated in your car. Similarly, cruise control, adaptive cruise control, you want to activate, you press the button manually. If you don't want, close it. You do it manually, on and off. Emergency brake, no, this is automatic emergency braking system is already like activated. You don't need to do it manually. When there is some dangerous situation, some obstacle, this system will be activated by itself. You don't need to do it manually. The next question is, your tire inflation pressure is clearly too low while you are driving on public road. So your tire pressure, which is normally in some bars, 2.7 bar, 2.3 bar, depending on the make of your car. So it is, you can clearly feel when tire pressure is low, you can clearly feel that your car is not stable on the roadway. So the pressure is low. What is the consequence of this? The vehicle stability will be dangerously reduced when cornering. Yes, because when there is no enough pressure in the tire, stability of the vehicle will be affected. There will be a considerable deterioration in the vehicle maneuverability. So many difficult terms, but yeah, for sure. The maneuver, you are taking a right turn, left turn, considering a stability you cannot maintain if your tire pressures are low. The level of tire wear will decrease. No, actually it will increase. If the tire pressure is low, your tire will tears and wear will come more rapidly. Your tire will go more rough. The wear of the tire will increase. They are asking will decrease. No. You should, if you maintain the prescribed pressure of the tire as per the original equipment manufacturer of your car maker, then tear of the tire will decrease. But in this case, tire pressure is low, tear will increase. Only first two options are correct. So friends, we are done. Congratulations, we are done at least for few months with the German driving license theory. These 44 questions which are being updated, which are already updated but will come into action, will be actual starting from the 1st of April 2023 if you are taking the exam. So we are done. If you have any question, any query, any doubt about the videos, about the questions, about any topic related to driving license, you can ask in the comment section. You can write us an email, but don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our videos, share with your friends, and even if you want, you can support us on Patreon as well. Normally your support really helps us, because normally we get this support from some of our subscriber, and this really helps us to purchase some new equipment, to come with new videos. It really helps us to make the new content for you, and then just share this message inside your community that if you want to prepare for the theory of driving license, there is a channel which can help you, and free of cost for sure. So until the next video, we wish you happy learning. I hope new questions will not come in October 2023, but normally they come every year. So we will again come with the videos, but in the meantime we will try to come with some quick videos, some quick tips for driving license theory as well. But at least for the time being, this video series is done. We wish you happy learning. We wish you all the best with the preparation of German driving license. Until the next video, we wish you happy learning. Take care and bye.